假胜地宿务短短20分钟航程，东边这座小小岛 Olango Island 是候鸟的天堂。整个野生动物保护区就在 Olango 岛上的西南方这一座区域。其实从后面看可以看到非常多的红树林是围绕着整个岛的，所以占地呢超过了1382公顷。因为岛上的资源生态非常的丰富，所以可以看到超过50种的候鸟在这里栖息活动。That's all egret.
All egrets over there.
It's little egret because the mouth is black, right?
The leg is black.
躲在红树林盘根错杂的根部休息，等待觅食。半璞玉通常在中国繁殖，夏末飞往东南亚渡冬，还能看到黄足玉相伴。以为追鸟很难，但在野生动物保护区里，半小时内就能捕捉10种候鸟。这里在1994年被列入拉姆萨尔湿地名单，位处世界最知名候鸟路径之一。
This is served as refueling station for the birds, and this is the first Ramsar site in the Philippines.
偌大的红树林区只能用螃蟹船缓缓开进，除了退潮水位低，大船的引擎也可能破坏幼苗。绿色长廊完整了岛屿生态丰富性。在 Olango 岛上的红树林保护区是国际重要的湿地名单之一，在这里可以看到整片的红树林，除了是原生生长的之外，其实他们也靠着志工来做这个人工复育的保育行动。原本政府给的目标是要种下50万株，不过他们现在已经超出预期，经过10年的时间，现在已经种了超过100万株。
The brown one is ready for planting, so
We can take
get
up.
it. And there's a crown.
To choose the mangrove propagules, you have to choose the
The
brown one.
Yes.
Choose
Which
the
means-
brown one.
Brown one because it's already matured.
Yeah.
So it's ready to plant. If it's young, then the survival rate is very less. If it's brown one, then it is matured, ready to plant. So the survival rate is 80%. So yeah, and then to plant, you have to take the crown. You have to take the crown. So this is it.
水笔仔幼苗从绿转身大约半年就算成熟，是复育第一步。
The distance is 1 meter. The distance 1 meter.
找泥滩空地，笔直的插下水笔仔，一半的果实得裸露在外，相隔距离抓1公尺，这空间才够它们成长后枝繁叶茂。
You have to visit now and then. You have to clean because some trash will surround around the cover, and then it affects the growth.
不是种完撒手放任生长，每天会有志工在涨潮后定期捡垃圾，观察期至少2年，红树林复育才算稳定。
The height of these mangroves are about 15 to 20 years old. So this one, so if the leaves is already six pieces or 8 pieces, which means it's already around 1 year old.
随处可见的像是红茄冬，曾在台湾一度灭绝，是国宝级红树林，却是 Olango 岛上最多数，超过80%的品种。
If they think it's almost dying, then they have to replace. That is the procedure. No, not just when you plant, you just leave it. No. You cannot see the survival rate. If you really intend that to help nature, to help environment, that you really have you want to see that trees grown up, then you have to sacrifice.
但以前的人连肚子都无法温饱，哪顾得着保护环境？尤其岛上资源匮乏，只能靠天然在地产业。红树林生长湿地气候，木材能防腐防潮，是最容易取得又不花成本的材料。盗砍滥伐，生态迟早贫瘠。
Sahay magrubing mina ay magcutting mangrove nya among badlungon nya dili pwede kanang putlon kay ang bakhaw nakahatag namo og protekta sa panahon sa typhoon, sa storm surge, ug sa tanan nga kalamidad.
Before the government fully implement the rules of the forestry, so it is the main source of the source of their income to cut mangroves for domestic use like firewood, charcoal, and other needs for housing construction. And the government is what did the government to stop those illegal activities is the government proclaimed this area as protected area.
ADO 是当地富裕组织的元老，对 Olengo 生态再熟悉不过。他们建立巡守队，也透过和世界各地 NGO 合作，用种植体验的参与感，让居民领会红树林是何等珍贵的资产。
So living in salt and brackish water conditions. So most same are the sample of pictures of the mangroves.
保护区湿地旁就是他们的教室，用来跟当地人宣导环境涵养和维持的重要性。
The red dot are the strict protection zone where the birds feed. So and this is no fishermen, no people allowed to fish this area. So this is where the sensitive part.
禁令同时并行，但渔业是海岛经济良缘，不能关他们一扇门，却不开另一扇窗。
First, you have to know their needs. They need to eat 3 times a day, plus to send to school. Going to the school, they need to fare for the tricycle. Going to the school to send their children to school. So at least they should have 500 a day, including the food. So if you stop them, so what happened to their life? Maybe they will be a guide for the mangrove tour because they are very familiar for the mangroves. They are very knowledgeable for the mangroves. So make like that. So that is the role of the government. That is the role of this office.
在允许从事活动区域开放导览观光，让渔业为重的模式部分转型，教育居民思维得懂得平衡经济和环境。
The sea water comes in, even in the place where we stayed. It's getting higher. Oh, people are shouting, and that after that, people realize without mangroves, they died already.
这座海上森林已经被意识到需要永续才能是保卫家园的第一道防线。